The Taxi Boss parts now have an updated version on how spawning works. I'll be explaining everything on how bots now spawn and some other tips. First off, let's talk about the updated mechanics for how bots now spawn. This is a big change that has confused lots of players, so let's clear it up. If you go to locations with a timer, the bots will always spawn the same way. But for areas without a timer, the spawn system has been completely revamped, and here's how it works. Let's use this area as an example. When I drove here, not many parts spawned. In my old video, this same spot spawned way more parts. If this is happening to you, here's the fix. Drive about 1 or 2 blocks away from the area and come back. For me, I'll go 2 blocks out and then return. And as you can see, the parts that were here before have despawned and new ones might appear. Now, here's the important part. Don't stay AFK waiting for parts to spawn. It's a waste of time and nothing will appear. Instead, keep driving back and forth 1 or 2 blocks away to reset the spawn cycle. Just be patient and eventually the parts you're looking for will spawn. And here's a simple map showing how far you should drive. I recommend sticking to 1 or 2 blocks. Going 3 blocks might take too long, so keep this in mind while farming parts. One more important tip I'd heavily recommend is to play in private servers. In public servers, some players might stay AFK near spawn areas, and this will completely mess up the cycle for you. You will end up wasting your time because nothing will spawn as long as someone is near the spawn point. To prove this, I tested it out using my out account. I had my out stay near a spawn point while I drove back and forth 5 times. And no matter what I did, no parts spawned because someone was standing near the spawn point. So to avoid this issue, just create and join a private server. You have the entire map all to yourself to collect parts. And now, everything was spawned properly without any interference. Tip number 2 is to buy parts directly from the shop if you can't find what you're looking for. This is a great alternative for rare items. The shop rotates every hour, so if a part isn't available right now, you can check back later. It's especially useful for rare parts to find like turbos. To find the shop, here's the location on the map. Just drive there and you can see what's currently in stock. Tip number 3 is for players who don't mind spending Robux. You can buy gold from the shop, which has some useful perks. With gold, you can skip office level upgrades or upgrades for your cars. You can technically get gold from customers too, but it's super rare. It's a good option to choose if you want to speed things up with your office or cars. Tip number 4 is all about getting parts from customers. Certain types of customers have specific parts they might give you. Here's what they can drop. For tuning parts, Hyper Turbo is from Racer and Engineer, Race Turbo is from Racer and Engineer, Street Turbo is from Crook, Mechanic, Engineer and Vandal, Basic Turbo is from Mechanic and Racer, Race Spring is from Racer, Spring is from Crook, Mechanic, Engineer and Vandal, Titanium Pipe is from Mechanic and Racer, Elu Pipe is from Crook, Mechanic, Engineer and Vandal, Race Gears are from Racers, and Gears are for Mechanics and Engineers. For office parts, Motherboard is from Businessman and Stock Trader, Monitor is from Businessman and Stock Trader again, Glass Pane is from Businessman, Stock Trader and Builder, Metal Pipe is from Builder and Engineer, Concrete Block is from Citizen and Builder, Wood Plank is from Lumberjack, Citizen and Builder. You should focus on picking up the right customers to get the parts you need. To see what customers you're picking up, just drive close to them and read their title, or I guess you could say job. Finally, tip number 5 is to claim your daily gifts. You can do this by clicking the shop icon, scrolling all the way down and click claim. These gifts often have free parts or other helpful items, so don't forget to check daily whenever you play. And that's the whole new meta you should use for parts. If you have any questions, then let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. But yeah, that's all for today. Thank you guys for watching, stay tuned for more, and goodbye.